Review Show here for this review of the new James Bond movie, Spectre. So here we go. Mind you, this is going to be a full spoilers review of the movie Spectre. So basically, here we go with the Spectre review. So here we go. The cast of Spectre is Daniel Craig as James Bond, Christoph Waltz as Blofeld, Leigh Seydoux, I believe it's a French name, as Madeline, Ralph Fiennes as M, Dave Bautista as Mr. Hinks, who was really just a big henchman, and Ben Whishaw as Q. Q obviously is James Bond's assistant as far as technology goes and stuff like that. M is the leader of the Double O program. Leigh Seydoux is the love interest of James Bond in the movie, and might I say, she was very ravishingly cool. And Christoph Waltz played an incredible villain of James Bond, and it was just a stellar cast, stellar movie. Let's go into some plot details. So basically, here's what happened as far as plot details goes. So James Bond, this movie opens up, you're in Mexico City, and it's the Day of the Dead ceremonies. Everyone's dressed up as skeletons, or like, they're all like celebrating good times. Come on. So James Bond investigates an attack in Mexico City, but it turns out that while fighting one of the bad guys that are at the scene in Mexico City on a helicopter, he's fighting him on a helicopter while the helicopter's like flying around and everything. He finds a ring on the guy, and he takes the ring off, puts it on himself, and then he walks away, and he finds out what the organization is. The organization leads to a group called Spectre. Now, for those of you who are the James Bond fans, I am no longer a casual James Bond guy, because I saw one Bond. This is my first Bond movie ever, and I loved it. It was phenomenal. Sam Mendes did a great job with this, by the way, just letting you know. But Spectre leads back. I did some of my research. Spectre leads back to the old Bonds, like the Sean Connery level Bonds, like Spectre, and the original films. So it kind of leads back to those original Bond movies that, like, oh yeah, Spectre's still around, because basically the description for this movie was a cryptic message from Bond's past leads him to believe that an organization he once stopped is now back, and that's true. This is what happened. But also, while pursuing Spectre, he also finds out that the leader was not only a friend of his. Well, actually, I should say it's a friend gone bad, who is Christoph Waltz, and he plays Blofeld. As you can see in this picture here. While that's going on, C, I didn't get the actor's name, but C, who is leader of, C is the leader of a group of one of the British agencies, and he's shutting down the Double O program, which is James Bond's program, his agency, I should say. And he's secretly working with the Christoph Waltz character Blofeld, and that kind of segues into the majority of the movie. How he's like, you don't find that out until the end. Spoilers. It's a spoilers review. Come on, guys. But yeah, he's basically like, he's there and he's trying to figure stuff out, and things are going crazy. And he eventually find out that he works with Blofeld, and eventually Bond. This is about halfway through the movie at this point. Bond tracks down the daughter of an old friend he worked with at one point. The daughter of an old friend. The old friend used to be a part of Spectre, but then he disbanded. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go do something else. So basically, that happens. Eventually, Bond tracks down Blofeld back in London. Eventually, while Blofeld has a giant, there's a building that's wired and ready to be blown up, and it's so much fun watching James Bond save Madeline's life, and oh my god, Google, Bond, James Bond, everything. It was awesome. And also, now that I just said that, they also had very cool. They brought back. I don't know if they had this in Skyfall or Casino Royale, but they had the original Bond lines in there too. I'm not sure if that's in every Bond movie, but I don't know. Basically, it's like shaken, not stirred, and Bond, James Bond. His stuff like that. Oh, so good. Oh my god, it was awesome. And so eventually Bond saves the day by stopping Blofeld. He doesn't kill him though. One of the underlying things throughout the movie was that he killed this guy, he killed that guy, he killed that guy. But when it came down to the end, he didn't actually kill Blofeld. Blofeld got put into a prison cell, or a high penitentiary, I guess you could say. And while Bond is out being with Madeline and going about his ways. So basically, that is what's going to wrap up this. So basically, to sum everything up, if I could rate this movie right now, I'd give it an 8.8 out of 10. It was not a 9, but it was definitely up there with one of the best movies of the year so far. There's many more movies to come out for this year. Well, actually, 2 on my docket are coming up soon on the Super Review Show for our movie reviews. One of them is, well, actually 3 I should say, but one of them already came out. The next one up is Creed, coming up in a few weeks with the Rocky spin-off Creed. Yo Adrian, yo Adrian, that guy. Apollo Creed's son. So there's that, and then there's a Star Wars review on the way, but that's only coming in December. So we'll have to wait and see. But obviously, look, this movie deserves, that's besides the point though, but this movie, it's gotten some mixed critic reviews, but I don't see what the problem was. This was a lot of fun. And also, I went to go see it with my grandfather, who's a big X-Files fan, just putting it out there, folks. And there were senior citizens watching this Bond movie. And the only explanation I could possibly think of for senior citizens to go see a James Bond movie was because of one thing. Because my explanation was that, well, one, they got a dollar off their ticket, like $10 to $9. But also, I think a few of these senior citizens have seen all the Bond movies since the beginning. So I think that was kind of, I don't know that for sure, I was taking a guess. But I think that's pretty cool. Alright guys, well this will wrap up this review of Spectre, the new James Bond movie. Hey, look, if you have not seen Spectre yet, it's playing in theaters, it's making all this money across the world. Go see Spectre. It's a kick-ass movie. You guys will love it. You'll laugh a lot. There's good humor in it. There's great action. There's funny one-liners. It's everything you want in a summer blockbuster movie in November. There you go. There's nothing. What more could you ask for? James Bond movie. James Bond is back. Spectre, Skyfall I heard was incredible. I gotta watch Skyfall. I gotta watch all the other Bond movies now because it's all one story. That's besides the point, because Spectre is a great movie. Go see it. The entire cast was great. Acting was well directed. It was directed very perfectly. Go see it. You'll have a great time at the movie theater. But for all your movie reviews and any other news, anything else, comic books, whatever, keep it locked on the Super Review Show. I'll see you later.